Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to John Sue, and in today's video, we're going to be doing some maintenance on some plants. So some plant maintenance here. Alrighty, so to get started, I wanted to deal with a thing that I have with this giant mum here. Now this mum, it looks dead. Surely you're thinking to yourself, this thing is dead. You know, it's not alive, it's dead. But we're gonna be doing some pruning, and I'm gonna show you the real beauty of it, because it's not dead. This thing, I had 6 mums in total given to me by my neighbor. Very thankful for that. They are really beautiful flowers, to be honest. If you don't know what a mum looks like in bloom, I'll go ahead and put a picture up somewhere on the screen now. But it's honestly quite beautiful. Now I'm just making my way around the back of the plant right now, and I will get to the front eventually. Just hang in there with me. I just want to trim as close down, trim the dead stuff as down as I can get it, and that way the lively stuff has more room to just really pop, really, you know, explode with new growth. Whether that does anything, I have no idea, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I would still prefer to see the green, the nice lively bits shining through. So hopefully you guys are doing alright today. I know I am. Jokes. But whether there are different species of mums or not, I am not sure. So, but that's definitely something I'm interested in knowing about. So if you are knowledgeable with mums, let me know. And heck yeah, I'd be more than happy to learn more about mums. You know, if you have any like advice or anything about caring for them. Always happy and interested to learn about my plants that I have. Now I might sometime soon start a time lapse, just so you guys don't have to watch through me just clipping for like 5 hours. But I'm already making some decent progress. Now that I've opened up the back, I can really take some bigger pieces off more easily. So that's nice, that's good. Gonna clip these little bits on the sides now. Gonna go ahead and turn her around. Now you can see just how big this was. This is about halfway done right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is some green up in there. So yeah, and I will show you guys the finished product just as soon as I am done here. Almost had a little mini heart attack. I clipped this big piece off, and I thought it had green sprouted off of it. I was like, no, please don't tell me I just clipped a lively bit. But I didn't, so we're safe for now. Thankfully, it was just another dead part. Alright, so I lied, I guess. Maybe I won't be doing a time lapse soon, because this is quite literally almost done. Just a little bit more pruning to do, but it's not that bad, honestly. I don't want to mess around with the new growth too much. Don't want to stress out the plant. Oh, now we're getting down to the new growth. Awesome. Happy to see that. Definitely tell that was a lot of dead stuff, but I am happy to say that this plant is still alive and thriving. Go ahead and clip this big old piece off. Little tidbits. And then all right. Ooh. Just like that. All this reduced down to just that little bit of green right there. But yeah, just in case there are different species of mums, this is what the leaves look like. So if you want to let me know what species this is, if there's different species, then please do. More than happy to learn about the mums. Alrighty, now next on the list is this poor little aloe vera that I have here. You can see there's no dirt, just that tiny bit that just came out and nothing else, because my dogs like to play with the plants. So this pot has been emptied by my dogs multiple times. So what we're gonna do is, I have a little pot of water here. We're going to soak the aloe in this water just to rehydrate the roots and make it feel a little better. And there are two little offshoots, well, three, but only one is ready to be taken off because it has a root. So I'll be taking that off and I'll be putting it in this tiny little pot here. So while we're waiting for this aloe to soak and rehydrate its roots, just go ahead and fill up this pot for the little ones, or well, the little one. And then gotta get more soil for this pot here. Also, I see an anole. I will be right back. I have to go catch this anole. I am back. Look at this absolutely gorgeous male Carolina green anole right here. Now, he's just a little guy. He'll get bigger in due time. I want to show you this beautiful strawberry red dewlap here. Now, whether the camera is focusing or not, I'm not sure. But this does not hurt the anole, looking at the dewlap like this. Just as long as you're very careful with it. Now, what the dewlap is, it's a flap of skin under their throat that they pump full of blood to warn off potential rivalries or impress mates and stuff like that. And sometimes you'll see these guys with something called a dorsal crest. That's with a flap of skin. Whoop. It's looking like he might try to bite me. And that's a flap of skin that goes from the back of the head down the back, sometimes to the tail. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a sight to behold. But yeah, just look at this little guy. Absolutely beautiful Carolina green anole here. I'm gonna go put him back right now because I don't want to stress him out a whole lot, or more than he already is. And while I was over there, I saw a juvenile female Carolina green anole, Anolis carolinensis, as well. So that's awesome to see. So anyways, I'm going to go get some soil for this pot. Alright, I'm back. And man, let me tell you, the anoles are out today, and it is a nice day for it as well. I just saw another male Cuban brown anole by where I keep most of the plants, and man, he was beautiful. And then I also saw another female, juvenile female Carolina green anole, and I think I see another male Carolina green anole, although it could be a leaf. But nonetheless, back on topic. So what I'm gonna do, you can kind of, let me get closer. Alright, what I'm going to do is just, you can see this little guy has a root sticking up right here. Now what I'm gonna do is gently just pull him away from the mother plant. And there we go. We have a baby aloe vera. Now, I'm going to let the aloe sit in the water for a little bit longer. Then I'm also going to dump some of this dirt out of this pot, just so I have some room to cover up the roots. We're gonna try to cover up the root ball up to where the leaves start. Just a little below that, actually. Alright. That looks good. We're gonna put them right here, and it's time for the baby aloe. Getting this nice giant pot. And so we're just going to do the same thing, except poke a little hole this time in the dirt. Lower it in there to just a little below where the leaves start. And then we're going to water these both. Just let this one, the baby's water, drip into the adult or other babies. Yeah, I'm trying not to waste any water. So, and the baby did float around a little bit, so I'm just going to stick him back in the water. We're also going to sit him not in direct sunlight, but a little in the shade, just so he doesn't dry out, get stressed, and all that stuff. Alright, cool. Now we have 2 different potted aloes. Hang on. I see another anole. The anoles are calling me, okay? I must answer. I have to go. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't catch the anole. Well, I didn't catch the anole. But we're moving on with the video. So, next thing I want to do, or need to do is, well, not need to do, but I want to do, is we're going to look at these pink illusion arrowhead plants here. This one is really taken off. Just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think maybe one of these leaves is variegated, although I'm not sure. So I'm going to show it a little closer to you guys. It's this leaf here. Let me know if that's variegated or not, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, we have multiple plants in the pot here. Oops, sorry, you can't see. But we have multiple plants here in the pot. And so, this plant's doing good. I'm gonna leave it be. This one, on the other hand, this berry, or pink illusion arrowhead plant, is just a couple of plants, not really in the best of shape. You know, you can see he's kind of dying back just a tiny bit. So what I want to do with this guy is put him in a bigger pot just to see what happens and to see if he'll take over in the pot. So yeah, let's get to it. We are back with the pot here, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of clear these leaves a little bit. We might put the leaf litter back, I am not sure right now. We're gonna ooh, I've never seen those plants before. But I'm just gonna pull out these weeds so he really has the best chance of spreading in this pot. So this is kind of gonna be an experiment. Because I think, do not quote me on this, I am not 100% sure, that having the soil down like this and having a lip like that on the pot will make this guy grow a little bit taller, a little bit quicker, and the same with any new plants that sprout off of him. So we're just gonna stick this little ID thing in there. Going to dig a hole for him. Dump him out. I do not suggest taking a plant out by the stems, but I just did. Also, this soil that he was in is not very good soil. You can see it is retaining way too much moisture. You can see moisture dripping from it. And I wasn't even squeezing him that hard, to be honest with you. So that soil like that is not good for your plants because it can cause the roots to get root rot, and they will actually die from that. Now what root rot is pretty much self-explanatory. It's where the roots kind of start to rot away because the soil is way too damp. Oftentimes that is because you don't have enough drainage in the pot, or your soil is retaining too much water, something along those lines, and that will cause some root rot. And we'll just go ahead and spread the remaining soil around, and I guess we'll add some leaf litter back. I said leaf litter, not weeds. And just a couple more handfuls of leaf litter, and that should be good. Alright, yeah, that is our new pot. Giant pot, by the way, for this. It's a 5-gallon bucket for this one tiny pink illusion arrowhead plant, so I have high hopes. I probably shouldn't have high hopes, but I have high hopes for this plant. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.